Welcome to day number 9 of 1,000 Words for 1,000 Days podcast. Today the format is changing just a little bit. I tried to think of the best way to do this. I saw that Forbes put out their top creators for 2023. I don't know when they did this. It could have been at any time. As an old irrelevant fuck, I wanted to see how many people on this thing I actually knew. I also wanted to say real quick, Forbes, thank you for reaching out. I apologize. I know you wanted to give me the number 1 spot. I apologize. I was not able to accept it this year. If you want, give me a call, early next year. Maybe I'll be able to set some time aside. Again, it's not that I didn't want to do it. I really appreciate the offer. I just could not accept this year. I'm just too busy. Please don't be offended. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, hopefully the Forbes execs can forgive me. I didn't write this out first because I thought it was weird to read a reaction or to read a reaction to a video. It almost feels like a reaction to a reaction. So I thought that even though I didn't technically write these 1,000 words down, I think that it is in the same spirit and the same vein of what I'm trying to do with the 1,000 words for 1,000 days. And so I'm going to count this as day number 9, even though I didn't technically write the words down first. I say technically with my little air quotes, but I did not in fact write this down. So I'm going to go through and we're going to check it out, and I'm going to see how many of these people I recognize. And honestly, if I recognize more than half, I feel like Forbes missed the people they were shooting for, who's probably a younger demographic. But I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Creators, influencers, streamers, vloggers, whatever you call them, these powerful social media personalities are calling the shots in the entertainment and advertising. $700 million in earnings? Honestly, that seems kind of low. So brands will spend $21 billion, but only... Oh, you know what? I think that's just for these 50. Okay, actually that makes sense. Brands will spend $21 billion? Influencer Marketing Hub, that sounds like an unbiased source. If you're anything like me, you're probably wondering what the Chief Innovation Officer at Ad Titan Omnicon PR Group, Aaron Lanuti, thinks about this. Let me tell you. Influencers are more trusted by their audiences than ads. They can sell out products in minutes. They can cause a flash mob that shuts down a major city. 47 people were trampled to death at the release of Prime. That's not true. Please don't sue me. They used earnings, follower count, engagement rates, and entrepreneurial activities of thousands of internet personalities with the help of creator marketing firm Influential. The result? The 50 people tapping their massive fan bases to reshape the world of media, marketing, entertainment, and taste. So this was supposed to be my spot. Again, guys, I'm really sorry I wasn't able to take it. But honestly, part of the reason I didn't take it was that I think Jimmy, Mr. Beast, does deserve it. So good for you, bud. I appreciate it. Call me. We're gonna go out to dinner next time you're in town. $82 million. That actually is just surprisingly low. I feel like he would have made more than that. Average engagement. Hey, that's actually not that far off from me. That makes me feel pretty good. The entrepreneurial score is 4, but they gave no rank. They gave no context or anything for what that means. So I guess we'll just have to see if he's the highest. I don't know. So I do know who Mr. Beast is. Everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. He is very handsome, as you can see here. It looks like he's having a problem with his color. I hope that it comes back. Ooh, that's big news. So right now we got 1 in the no column. I should have brought a pen. Hold on one second. We want to get a pen. Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm going to do a quick arts and craft. Okay. So if you can see that, it says no, kind of no, and don't know. So I do know Mr. Beast. Hopefully that doesn't bleed through to my wall. Next up is this fella here. I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to say KSI. I have heard of this guy, but I couldn't tell you from where. I think, didn't he fight Logan, one of the Paul brothers? So he's a game guy, 2009. Wow, he's been at it for a while, huh? Big fan of anyone in the boxing game, so good for you, my man. Thank you for helping to push the sport forward. If you've been detrimental to the sport, then I will take that back later on. He's the face of Prime Hydration. See, that's weird because I've never seen him on any of the Prime Hydration stuff. I've only ever seen Logan Paul. The sports drink became the official drink for FC Barcelona, UFC, and Arsenal this year. Controversy has followed him for his boxing decorum, misogynistic content, and racist transphobic slurs. Okay, well then, let's... But with an entrepreneurial score of 4 by Forbes magazine, he seems to be doing pretty good. Are they ranked just by how much money they made? Probably. So I have maybe heard of him, kind of. But I only heard of him as a guy who boxed Logan Paul. So I did not know who he was other than that and could not tell you a single thing about him. Jake Paul. Ooh, Logan Paul must be pissed that Jake is in the number 3 spot. Again, an entrepreneurial score of 4. I really wish that we had some sort of context around what that meant. Who's eating dog food? Is that a stunt? I'll probably do that at some point. Who am I kidding? Bathing in icy hot. Oh god, that sounds terrible. My asshole just puckered. An SEC charge for undisclosed crypto sponsorship. Whatever that is should have gone into affecting this somehow, and I feel like it didn't. If you're getting in trouble for undisclosed cryptocurrency sponsorships, like, you should get dinged for that. If you're doing illegal stuff, you should get dinged. Energy drink Celsius. I thought he had it. Doesn't he have an energy drink called Prime? Logan Paul. Oh. Wow, that's kind of fucked up, Jake. My hair looks fucking crazy right now. That's not better. That's better, kind of. I mean, it's never going to look good. You know what I mean? The sports betting app Better that raised a $50 million Series A. I don't even know what that means. And this year signed an MMA contract to fight in a new pay-per-view division. I don't know what most of that... Oh, I know this guy. He does this. That's his thing. Oh, wait. Jake Paul, I do know. Yeah, okay. What's wild about this is that I've never actually watched one of his videos as far as I know. I don't think I've ever watched him or Logan Paul, and I still know who they are. So that's pretty crazy. Sorry, KSI. I feel less bad because apparently you're a racist misogynist. So I feel better about it. Rhett and Link. So I do know these guys. I'm putting that... There are the guys on Good Mythical Morning. This one, I don't know what his name is, makes me extremely uncomfortable. I don't know what it is about him. I find him to be very creepy and unsettling. I have watched their show. I do think that they're funny. I'm sorry, fella, either Rhett or Link. You just are... Just something about you that makes me feel like you are a weirdo. I do appreciate that you employ 100 people. So they're staying busy. That's good. This guy, I feel like most people think this guy is creepy, but I don't think he's creepy. I think this guy gives me like a wear your skin vibes or something. I don't know. Okay, I do not know who this is. Charlie D'Amelio, supreme top female creator on TikTok. Connecticut. Oh, well, that's... All right, so there's nothing good about Connecticut. Charlie, I hope that you were able to escape from that hellhole. Face of Prada, Amazon, Skims, like the milk. Oh, no, it's the clothing line founded by Kim Kardashian. Imagine if you were sponsored by Skim Milk. Okay, so I have no fucking clue who this person is. That's pretty good, though, because we're on number 3, 4, 5. I'm old, and I only don't know one of them so far. Moving on, Logan Paul. Oh, dude, it must kill him that he was all the way at number 6 and his brother was at number 3. You know, I also live in my brother's shadow, so I get it. That's weird. I would have thought that he was the more famous one. Interesting. What's funny here is that they didn't mention Logan Paul until all the way at the end, but in Logan Paul's write-up, it's first sentence. Found in fighting celebrities like Kevin Hart. Wait, did he really fight Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart's like 2 feet tall. Kind of insensitive. He should fight Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you're gonna fight any celebrities, they should at least be bigger than you. That should be the rule. And insensitive videos include showing a dead body in Japan's suicide forest. Never gonna live that down, Logie. Prime Hydration with KSI, but not his brother. Your brother's number 3. Maybe you could learn something from him. You know what I mean? Maybe bring him in, talk to him. All right, so I do know who this guy is. All right, fuck Jerry. Oh, I didn't know he owned Dude with Sign or Beige Cardigan. I don't think calling him the original meme king is fair because he mostly just stole other people's memes from what I know. They're not the king of anything except maybe stealing content. And if all you're doing is stealing other people's content, then you don't deserve any type of king title because you are a knave at that point. All right. So I did know who fuck Jerry was. Wait, did I put that down yet? All right, Emma Chamberlain. Everybody knows who Emma Chamberlain is. Dry humor and passion for fashion. Passion for fashion. I think what Ember. So I think what Ember. She was like the ultimate in relatable. Even as a man, I would say like I really connected with them. She seemed very like down to earth, wholesome, awesome person, and frankly, she still does. She still does seem like that. There is paradox named after her called I think it's called the Chamberlain paradox, in which you make so much money being relatable that you're no longer relatable. It's much harder for people to connect with her at this point because she lives in like a mansion and fucking dropped out of high school to pursue her Louis Vuitton modeling career. So it's not as easy to connect with her at this point, being as she's super rich. But good for her. Fucking get that bag, girl. Alright, so I didn't know who Emma Chamberlain was. Accidentally wrote on my table. My audience can detect if something isn't authentic. My core values have to align with a brand. I'll tell you right now, if Raytheon pays me enough money, I will fucking do an advertisement for them. I do not give a shit. That's the difference between being poor and whatever this chick's doing. Matt Rife. I do know who Matt Rife is, but it feels weird calling him a creator. Because the only thing I know him for is like his stand-up and having a six-pack. I mean, I guess that's kind of like being a creator, but I don't know. He doesn't feel like he belongs on this list. Also, I would say that he's not even really a stand-up comedian. He's mostly known for his crowd work, where he just like stands up there and makes fun of the people in the audience, which is, you know, I mean, it's not really stand-up, though. Someone with 750,000 tickles. You could fucking pay $20 and Matt Rife will tickle you. And that's how he made all the bulk of this, is from like thirsty 40-year-old women. So yeah, I mean, very successful guy. I still don't know if I would consider him a creator. That's not. I feel like that's outside of the scope of creative, but whatever. So I did know him. Brent Rivera, no fucking clue. Oh, dude, I do know who this is, but only because I'm pretty sure this is the dude who pretends to bang his younger sister. I do know who this is, and he's creepy, and he like pretends to sleep with his sister or something online for views, and like does a lot of weird sexual stuff with his. He basically pimps his sister out like on YouTube for clicks. Very weird. I hope I'm thinking of the right person. If not, then just scratch everything I just said. Wow, I feel like I'm fucking doing pretty good here, to be honest with you. Either I'm doing good or they're doing good. Okay, I know this guy. From everything I know about him, I've just seen him go like this. And that's it. So good for him. He made $16 million doing that. As far as I know, he's pretty wholesome cat. Wait, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alexandra Cooper, who shot to fame with the podcast Call Her Daddy. Never heard of her. She's the most popular female podcaster. Janelle Monáe, I don't know her, but I do know Post Malone. Nice. That's a nice fat stack of cash. I feel like you make more money than some of the people up here. Oh, but I guess your following is way smaller. But that shouldn't count. So podcasting is more difficult, I think. So she should probably be higher on the list, actually. Mark Edward Fischbach. It's an interesting last name. Markiplier. I know who Markiplier is. A risque OnlyFans. Good for you. Good, bro. You know what? The confidence. I love the confidence. I like that they led with that. YouTuber. And he started an OnlyFans. And then they go on to talk about everything else. But 2 podcasts. Oh, he has 2 podcasts. Tasteful Nudes. Yeah, so I don't really know anything about him. He's a gamer. I'm just going to say I know him. Oh, fuck. Yeah, shit. Sorry, baby. Jack Septic Eye. Seems like a name he chose before he got famous and then now regrets. Top of the morning coffee. Seems a little on the nose. That name, though. Sean Pink Eye McLovin. That's a tough name to sell. So the fact that you're able to get $27 million and you still have an entrepreneurship score of 4 is impressive. I don't know who you are, though. I'm old, so don't take it personally. Huda Katan. No idea. Oh, from Oklahoma. So, you know, that's something. Okay, so she's a makeup lady. Another score of 4. What the fuck do you have to do? Like, being investigated by the government isn't enough to drop this. Like, what do you have to do to get an entrepreneurship score of less than 4? One of America's richest self-made women. That's sick. Okay, I have no idea who you are, though. No idea who this is. Preston Plays. He got a cameo in Sonic the Hedgehog 2? But one name YouTuber, Preston's behind-the-scenes video. That's a really weird sentence to say. This is the best picture so far, definitely. Very, very happy to be here. So much hair. So thick and luscious. I'm so jealous. I'll be honest with you, if I thought that killing him would give me his hair, I would kill him. And it's nothing against you, Preston. I love you. You look very nice. But I would kill you for your hair. Ryan Kaji. So this, I know who he is. I feel really bad for him, to be honest with you, because we all know what happens to child stars. Not to get too serious, but I hope that whatever goes on with him in the future is good. I hope he's okay. We've seen child stars played out time and time again, and I hope that he does not follow that path. And my son loves you. So we're all about creativity, community, and comedy. And our friendship is core to everything. I'm not going to be able to come up with something like that, Forbes. I'll be honest with you. You're going to have to probably write something. I'm going to need a ghostwriter for my quote. Dixie D'Amelio. I think, wasn't there another chick named D'Amelio? Yeah, no, there was, I thought. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Dixie D'Amelio is building her own name with and independently of her younger sister, Charlie. I mean, the fact that Charlie is in the first sentence of Dixie's write-up, just like the Logan Paul, Jake Paul thing, just kind of shows you that she's not building that much. She's not doing that good of a job of creating her own voice. Her casual clothing line, Social Tourist, with okay, yeah, but see, again, that's with Charlie. So like, you didn't really do that. You didn't work that hard to create your own voice, because like your fucking sister is in your entire write-up. Again, I also live in my brother's shadow. I totally get it. I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I'm sorry that Charlie ended up in your write-up. People at Forbes, here's the thing, and I'm saying this for Dixie and for Logan, they don't need their siblings' fucking name in their write-up. Just like give them their own space. It's kind of fucked up that you did that. I just wanted to say that. Other than, isn't that Charlie D'Amelio's sister? He has very big ears, but he looks very happy. The first one who's lower than 4, and we have no idea how he got here. Okay, so he's a magician. Do you think they just scored him lower because he's a magician and they don't take magicians seriously? So I don't know who that is. I like magic. So I'm surprised. I actually consume tons of magic content, so I'm surprised I don't know who he is. Drewski. So I appreciate the fact that a fellow heavyset fella has made it. Opener for J. Cole and Lil Baby. It's just him, J. Cole, and like an actual little baby. They're just like singing. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. Drewski, thank you for giving me hope. I appreciate you. Oh, I don't know who you are though. Shira Farghani. I have fucking no idea who that is. See, if you're a TV star, I feel like you don't belong on here. Otherwise, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the fucking biggest creator, or like one of the biggest creators. Any of this, and my ADD's kicking in, and honestly, I don't really care. Bailey Sarian. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I think my wife listens to this though. I don't know who this is, but I'm pretty sure my wife. I'm gonna put kind of no. Addison Ray. Wasn't that a website for cheating on your significant other? Oh no, that was called Ashley Madison. $6 million. I almost said only. Companies like this is like the 4th time they've used this word in this article, and it irritates the fuck out of me. How does she have an entrepreneurial score of 3? She's doing film. She has her own brand. She has her own fragrance. She should at least have a 4. If everybody else had a 4, she should have a 4. The fact that there's no context to this entrepreneurship score means it just should not be on the thing. I don't know who you are. Sorry, Addison. Adam W. No idea. Entrepreneurship score 2. That sucks. Adobe. Oh fuck. I would kill somebody. I would kill this guy for an Adobe, for like just free Adobe. And then also I would kill that other guy for his hair. On the entrepreneurship side, he's launched Creator Circle, an educational company that teaches people how to go viral, so a scam. Both of those things sound like scams. But what do I know? Josh Richards. Never heard of him. Canadian heartthrob. He is very handsome. And he's the founder of... he's friends with the Barstool guy, Dave Portnoy. This fucking word is driving me crazy. Okay. Forbes, I need you to cut the shit. And I need you to give us some context for this, whatever this means. And I'm putting it in the don't know section, and I'm moving on. Christina Najjar, I feel like I've heard that name. It's me, Tinks. That's such a fun name. I like that name. Also, I don't believe that this is the best photo they could have gotten. I feel like they fucked this one up. Gurren Blask, I feel like you could have done better. I feel like all these other ones, all their faces they're well lit. And then this one is like half covered in shadow, and she looks like she doesn't really want to be there. Never heard of you, Tinks, but I like you. You sound cool. Although Christina Najjar, that name sounds wicked familiar. You know what? I'm gonna put you in in the kind of know, because the name does sound familiar. Amaranth, yeah, well, everybody knows who Amaranth is. She makes $1 million each month. I feel like she had to have made more than $15 million last year. I call my cleavage kind of like my Clark Kent, she tells Forbes. If I cover it up, no one knows that I'm Superman. That's funny. Danny Austin Ramirez. Divi, which makes scalp products to fight hair loss. Hold on, what was that? Divi? You and me got some talking to do, Danny. Thank you for fighting the good fight, Danny, on the hair loss thing. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, though. Mark Rober. Oh, yeah, he makes stuff. I know who he is, kind of. I do know who he is. I wouldn't even say kind of. I do know who he is. Dream, I know who he is because of his mask. I think, is he the guy who wore a mask for, like, ever? Yeah, he is. Tyler Blevins. Oh, Ninja. I didn't notice him without his hair. But I do know who Ninja is. Okay. Recently joined the Jerry Jones-backed gaming company GameSquare as its chief innovation officer. 2% innovation score for getting a fucking job. Like a bum. I feel like if you have to get a job, you should get it. You should be number one. Marquise Brownlee. I know him. I recognize him from interviewing Mark Zuckerberg. Just Mako. Nope. Even the guy whose fucking whole identity is wearing a mask had a well-lit face, except for this lady. Cool, don't know who you are. Bella Poach. Alright, I'm just going to blow through these now because I'm running out of time. So I apologize to everyone below this. Unless I recognize someone, I'm not stopping. Bella Porch. Nope. Nick Diagiovanni. No, but that's a very cool picture. It's amazing that that guy was able to not only light your face, but light this knife, and he could not light that poor girl. Michaela Noguera. Kayla, no idea who you are. Brooke Monk. Nope. Madison Beer. No idea. Nick Merckx. Hey, my fellow Nick. No idea. Two-Turnt Tony. Oh, I know him. I think he's the guy with the ducks, right? Yeah, the duck guy. Alright, I know the duck guy. Amy Song. No. I'm pretty sure I saw her quoted in a Forbes article one time. Drew Affolino. Awfully sorry to tell you I don't know who you are. Kai Kanant. No idea. Alan Chicken Choi. No. Vivian 2. I'm sorry. Mixes funny with money. Hate that. She's a fucking... Her whole thing is being funny with money. She's an ex-JP Morgan equity trader. Entrepreneurship score 3. That sucks. Monet McMichael. Nope. Don't know. Olivia Doon. Nope. Dre Knows Best. Dylan Mulvaney. I only know who you are because of the Bud Light thing this year, but good for you. So that's all of them. So 29 that I did not know. How many? I'm curious how many you guys knew. Let me know down in the comments. This is Nick Sands signing off until tomorrow. I want you to know that my entrepreneurship score is 100. Have a great day.